You're listening You're listening to RadioLab.
I just thought I'd see if I can get the sound of baby sleeping.
This is RadioLab. Today's program is about sleep. I don't have to tell you how good sleep is. You do it yourself. Every night. Or you try. And how wonderful when it actually works, when you can close your eyes and forget the day and just drift off into oblivion. Like a little baby. But let's suppose that you are a little baby, this little baby, and you grow up to become a scientist, like one of the scientists we'll hear from in this program, and you decide to ask what should be the dumbest question ever. Why do we sleep? And not just us.
Well, pretty much everything sleeps.
As far as we know, all mammals do it. All birds.
Bees, locusts, cockroaches, crayfish,
Reptiles. Insects.
scorpions.
Everything that's been studied has something that looks like sleep.
It's a mystery. Most things we sort of know what they are for and also how they work. But sleep is really in your face. I mean, everybody does it. You do it from the cradle to the grave. You can't help doing it because if you try to stay awake, at some point it's irrepressible. And we don't know why. That's a shameful state of affairs. How can you be a scientist in the 21st century and not know the answer to that?
There you go. Okay.
At least for shame, okay? It is not for curiosity.
That's a pretty good way to begin, no?
With shame?
Yeah. Today on RadioLab, we're going to try to correct this shameful state of affairs when it comes to the subject of sleep.
We'll talk with people who can help us understand what it's for.
Why we do it.
And what happens when we don't.
I'm Robert Krulwich.
I'm Jad Abumrad.
Stay with us.
For centuries, people thought that sleep was kind of the opposite of being awake.
It's reasonable, one would think.
Sure, because, during the day, you're doing all these things, you're having all these thoughts and feelings. At night, you just lie there. Very, very still. In fact, like sometimes a bomb could go off and you wouldn't wake up.
I can hardly wake up even in a fire. I don't know why. No, I'm a really heavy sleeper. I am a very, very heavy sleeper.
The point is, if all you've got are your eyes to go on, sleep can seem like being,
being off.
Yeah, like offness.
Right.
Or worse.
Well, both Shakespeare and Cervantes referred to sleep as death.
That's Dr. Carlos Schenk. He wrote a great book about sleep called Paradox Lost.
We go to bed every night, we die every night, and then we wake up in the morning and we're alive again. And that was the prevailing theory for centuries.
For Dr. Schenk, the awakening to just how wrong Shakespeare and Cervantes were about sleep came one day while he was sitting in class for med school.
My first year at med